Anyong, everybody! This is me, Roze. And at the very beginning of the issue, I have a question for you. So, what is the name of a place where sometimes it's fun and everyone would like to go there every day, but only in that case if there will be no lessons and everyone will just fool around, going from classroom to classroom every 40 minutes? It's a 6-letter word. Yes, that's right. This is a school. My school is very ordinary and probably does not differ from yours, if yours is also Soviet. Although, if you look from above, some schools are an E-shaped and others are an L-shaped. But inside, our schools are all similar. The walls in the hallway are painted gray, there is a strange and already tired of life volleyball net in the gym. At the entrance, a security guard smiling to us, and everyone's favorite place is the canteen. By the way, about the canteen, when we were in junior class, the school organized meals for us during our lunch break. There were different dishes on different days, but we eventually memorized what was what and with and when. I loved Thursdays. If everyone has a fish day on Thursday, for us it was a day of delicious buns. By the way, some of our classmates didn't like it. They are certainly very weird, but it didn't matter because they gave it to us for free. And why do I emphasize the words for free? Because we sold them at the next school break to senior high students. Since that buns were not sold in the canteen, they baked it just for us. Well, after all, we were the elite. I don't know if there is a law that you can't engage in trade inside the school, but still, we were, careful.
Did you bring the product?
Yes, the quality is exceptional. One girl didn't come to school today, so we have one more. The price has also increased accordingly.
We agree to any of your requirements. Just give us these delightful tasty buns.
If you are wondering how much money is in the case, then I will disappoint you. There is no money at all. But there is something more important. These are ready-made homework. Is this story about business worthy of your likes? If yes, then rather click on the like button, write a comment and share it with your friends. And by the way, to watch the new series among the very first, click the bell. And the next story I actually don't remember. My mother told me it. So, in the first grade in the primary school, at the very first lesson this happened. After the official part outside, we all went inside the school. And it was awesome! Not the school itself, but the cool air inside. Because it was terribly hot that day and we were standing in the sun. Although it happens every year. Then we were seated in the classroom. I don't remember how, but I was closer to the door. Like fate itself was telling me to run away. The lesson began. The teacher said her name and started to tell something. And it was so boring. Or maybe it was boring only for me. I didn't memorize the teacher's name, of course. So, due to the fact that it was too boring, I was starting to pack my things. I stood up and the teacher said,
Rosie, where are you going?
And I was like a little confused and I didn't know what to say and what is her name. Lady, please let me go. I want to go home. I didn't like it here. Before the teacher could say anything, I opened the door and went home. Well, more precisely to the next classroom, because my mother caught me in the hall of the school and said, Sweetie, you can't leave school. I asked, how much longer can I not leave? And my mom said, for the next 11 years. That day was the first time I cried so bitterly. But now I love school and I have more stories about it. Do you want another issue? Write in the comments. And that's all for today. Bye guys. Love, Roze. Anyong everyone. It's me again, Roze. And today we'll talk about sports. More precisely, I will talk a lot as usual and you will write your opinion in the comments. Sports is an ancient art of wasting time. And if you want to bet that it isn't, then don't bother, because Because... Oh, here it is. The word sport is a contraction from the original Old French word disport, which translates as game, entertainment. And games are also a waste of time. Or I say that because I hate sports. Or I don't like. Yes, more precisely, I don't really like it. And now I will try to explain why. First of all, I don't need some sports because I do something similar at home. For example, curling. It's when I clean the floor. The only difference is that players sweep the ice in front of the stone, which slides to somewhere. And I sweep the floor after my cat that walks around the house after a walk outside. Second of all, sports at school are physical education. And this is either running outside or pioneer ball in the gym. In fact, who came up with the name pioneer ball? Why? Why couldn't we just call it volleyball, like everyone else? Is there a committee that sits and invents names? How about people will just sit and it will be a sport too? What's the point? I don't know. We could make it a little more complicated. How? They need to breathe properly and raise their heads from time to time. Sounds fun. And what should we call it? Yoga. Cool. Interesting. How about to invent a game in which two teams will throw the ball with their hands over the net which is stretched in the middle of the field? But we invented this game already a long time ago. This is the volleyball. Really? Oh. Then maybe in this game you can catch the ball and we will call it pioneer ball. What for? Let people wonder why the rules seem to be similar, but the names are different. And thirdly, I got bad eyes.
What? What? What?
No, I'm not complaining. It's just a fact. But during any sports, I can concentrate so much that during volleyball, a ball hits me on the face.
Wasted.
Playing basketball, I hit the wrong basket. When I run, I lose my distance and run to the middle of nowhere. And about golf? I won't say a word at all. I won't say a word at all. But I'm not asking you to feel the same way about sports. In fact, I'd be interested to hear your opinion about it. Write in the comments. That's all for today. Bye, guys. Love, Roze.